Hi babes, happy Wednesday. I never know what day it is, girl. I got new 24-inch bust down extensions. Thank you so much. So, hope you're having a gorgeous day. So, cards, what do you want to speak about? What do you want to bring our attention to? Just give us the one card, the one subject. Where are we going? I feel like it's going to give us two. Something that I was hearing before is like, keep your eyes on something. Okay. And I got a card out before, so we've got the anchor. Okay. Things that anchor you, things that center you. Things that anchor you, things that center you. Okay. And then we've got the sheep and the blackberry, devotion. So definitely the message that we're already getting is not only to keep on track, not only to stick with what you're doing. Something that I'm hearing as well is, well, what I'm seeing is a seed, like a powerful seed, a powerful something blooming, and this is the only one facing this way. A powerful something finally blooming out of your foundations. Something that I'm hearing is, don't abandon ship on a journey, on a pathway, on something that you've already been doing. Now I'm just hearing, no, I don't mean that job. This feels very much like if you were thinking about, should I quit the job? I mean, use your own discernment, but what I'm really pulling from this is working for yourself, is this is like a passion project, things that you are naturally passionate about. So stick with that, water that, very fertile ground. I feel like this is something that you might have been doing for a long time. If it's not something that you've been specifically doing for a long time, you've been watering your foundations for a long time. And something that I'm hearing is that you might not understand that it's fertile ground. You might have not really thought that all of the little bits and pieces, or like the bigger things that you were doing, would really, like, personally would amount to anything professionally. But it's kind of like all that you needed was the strong foundation that you've created. And then it's kind of like the world's your oyster. You can plant whatever seed that you want. But it feels like something is really sprouting underneath. Something that I'm hearing as well is like self-confidence, and a lot of self-confidence out of nowhere. You might just like have the edge, or have the kind of perspective shift, just to like completely put yourself out there. You have an audience. Okay. Okay, lovely. So when it comes to that, what do you want to tell whoever's watching? What is the main message from this? Okay. Confidence is the key to success. New moon and Leo. It's like I'm psychic. Yeah. Confidence is the key to your success. So yes, get yourself out there. Start recording. Get yourself seen. Get yourself heard. This might be so random, but for anyone who's wanting to be kind of like involved in the political scene, that's going to go really well. The more that people can see you in person, the more that people can kind of like experience your energy, the further you're going to go in that. If you're not in the political sphere, but you're like wanting to make some kind of changes, or even if that resonates, like, take that. Okay. Something might not be, okay, something that I'm hearing, you might have been doing something for ages, for years, and the quality might be insane. You might literally be a master. But what I'm hearing is that kind of like, do the work that you've done an honor, a service, by continuously like push it. People, like, what I'm seeing is that people are not seeing you. People are not seeing you. People don't know that you're there. Okay. The more people know that you're there, the more actual recognition, the correct recognition that you're going to get for your work. So don't judge like what you've been doing. Don't judge your work. Don't judge the quality of it. Don't judge yourself based on, a kind of like medium or like low response or interaction. Maybe people don't know. It's very imperative that you are front and center. It's like slap your name on something as well. Something, I'm actually really hearing something quite powerful. Say like you make music and you're thinking, oh, like you've been making music or anything underneath an alias, like try putting your actual name on there and see how different the energy is. What I'm hearing is that whatever it is that you're doing, injecting more of yourself into it will actually push it so much further. Just the energy of you being more kind of like synthesized, more integrated, more involved, more associated with what you're doing will actually like give it so much more, will carry it further. Okay, that will be the wind the wind beneath your wings. A time to give rather than take. What is this? New Moon Virgo. Something that I'm hearing from this is that if you are, definitely look to experiment with what you're doing. Try different angles. If you are looking for some kind of new angle, new formula, think about kind of the value in what you're doing in terms of kind of like, that didn't feel right, not the value, but think about angling it in a way where it's something that gives to people rather than like asking for someone's attention or asking for likes or like asking for something to be received. Find a way to give. So this might incorporate teaching. So like if you're a painter, definitely like record little bits of your process, or just kind of your, not only your expert knowledge, but something I think that people will be very interested to understand your explanation of like your creative choices or your business choices. And like, because there's something very individual, independent about you and what you do, whether it's creative or not. That's also going to help like really set you apart as well. Kind of like you can watch a movie and it's great. Something that I really like to do is kind of like, if I've watched a film and it was really good, I will always sit there for like hours watching explanations about the film, even if I understand it. I think that like when you understand like the intentions of the director, of the writer, when you understand more about the message it was trying to convey, what it's based on, the techniques, you can appreciate something a lot more. So I think explaining what you do and why you do it, kind of like independently to you, I think will also help people appreciate things a lot more. What you've got is incredible and very worth appreciating, but it's just a matter of kind of like making sure that you are seen and also explaining to people how to see it. Meditate and contemplate, New Moon in Pisces. Something that I'm feeling is taking a deep breath so that you can see things clearly. It's going to be a very important time just to kind of like say no to things in your brain. Whilst you're like looking for an answer, I feel that sometimes like that's the brain signal to jump on with a lot of different things. But it's like, no, we're good. Something I'm hearing is stick to what you know. And I only mean that in the sense of like, you already know, like you don't need to kind of like incorporate more kind of like theories. The way that you see stuff is correct. Nothing that you kind of, this is what I'm hearing, getting deeper into your understanding of something, your understanding of yourself, your understanding of why you do things. This goes back to the help of kind of like teaching and explaining things is actually going to help you to be able to understand more. Even if you just do it like this and do like a demo and never post it, just practicing explaining stuff is going to help you understand even more. Something that I'm hearing is like you're the expert on what you can do. Okay, gorgeous. Let's see where we're up to. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I'm going to go for a drink. I've got no more oracle cards. Okay, love that. Bye.